Hey Pisces, welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into this reading. You guys be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. The energy is very staticky. There just feels like a lot going on. So keep your eyes open. All right. Y'all are probably going to hear a lot of alarms in the background, like sirens. Because we are in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, okay? Luckily, my area, at least from what I can see, like, I don't know if I can even... There you go. Like, it's been going on all morning. I don't know what's going on around, but there is a covering over my family. So thank you so much for all of you who sent positive prayers, okay? For us. I'm not in Florida. I'm in Georgia. So it didn't hit us as hard as Florida, but I had to stay up pretty late last night. I'm filming this on Friday. What is it? I don't know, child. The 20-something, all right? Yeah. It's pretty wild. The energy is pretty wild. So we're going to get into a reading to see what you guys need to know. If y'all want to book a reading below, be sure to book your reading. Everybody who booked is now taken care of, all right? So if you want to book, be sure to get in there and book your reading. It's definitely worth the money. You get one question, but you get a whole like breakdown and additional information surrounding your question. Okay, you guys? So thank you so much for being here. Let's see for Pisces. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. For Pisces, what are the messages for Pisces? What is the main message? Wow. Go with the flow. Okay. I heard take things slow and go with the flow. Don't rush to make any decisions. Don't make any rash decisions. This is all about you and how you handle situations, because this is card number 1. Okay. Yeah, Snowflake. Go with the flow. All right. Swim with the current. Wherever the energy is taking you, kind of ride with it. Okay. 12, trust yourself. And then we have 28, intuition. Trust yourself and your intuition. So you have a 1, a 3, and a 10. 28, 12. 1, 3, 10, 12, 28. 12, 28 could be significant. Like AM, PM, whatever. Build a bridge and get over it, okay? Not necessarily talking about you. If you like commute over a bridge every single day and you ever get an inclination or your intuition tells you don't go over that bridge, listen to it. Because there's something about water rushing into a bridge. It's like the water's coming in over a bridge. Okay. I don't know if this is like tsunami type energy, but I've been getting weather. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I believe I did a reading on the channel. Well, first of all, one of you who booked a personal, okay. I think it was Sarah. Yeah. You told me about like something I said about like illusions in the sky and something being like a hologram or something. That reading that I was talking about holograms or something like that. About like how they're talking about how there's going to be another moon in the sky, or there's like this asteroid. So that was very interesting. And I did say something about taking cruises, being mindful of cruises recently. So definitely be mindful of like anything to do with water. 444 is on the timer. I really feel like there's a lot going on in the ocean. There's a lot going on when it comes to water. There's a lot going on with like the moon and currents and tides and I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is just for your protection. It's not for you to be scared. It's for you to be prepared. As we always say, don't be scared, be prepared. But I feel like because of things that are going on in the sky that we can't necessarily see, or that are being created in certain ways by controlling forces, it's affecting natural occurrences. It's affecting like weather and things like that. So just be very mindful if you drive over a bridge on a regular basis. If your intuition tells you not to go over that bridge, please listen to it. Okay. I also feel like you want someone to build a bridge and get over it. Like someone's making a big deal out of something or blowing some. Hey, excuse you. Yeah, because they was just fighting. Percy and Snowflake. Well, Snowflake was chilling. And Percy came over there because she's sitting in his spot and he mad about it. But he got spots all over the place, so he need to calm down. He think everything belong to him. Percy is quiet, but he's... Interestingly enough, it's their birthday coming up very soon. But yeah, there's somebody who's blowing something out of proportion, or they want to fight and argue with you. And like, if you can tell my voice so far in this reading, we're very monotone. We are not like going there with people. So I feel like you really want somebody to get over it, because they probably do need to get over it. I feel like someone is trying to get you to respond or react to something that you don't need to respond or react to, and your intuition is telling you to just go with the flow, like when it comes to making certain decisions, to take action. Because I don't think you really need to take action. Yeah, relax, trust yourself. You're gonna figure out whatever you need to figure out. If it's not about someone wanting to bicker and argue with you, it's just about situations in your life. Your spirit team wants you to trust yourself. You don't know exactly what to do, but this particular time in your life is leading you through, your intuition is leading you through a dark place, a place where there's not a lot of certainty, a place where there may be some confusion or a lack of information. And your intuition is telling you to just kind of like go with the flow. I feel like things are going to present themselves to you to help you resolve a situation or to figure out whatever you're trying to figure out. But it's not going to present itself before it's time for the solution to present itself. So it kind of feels like you're just allowing the situation to unfold the way it's meant to unfold. You may even be having visions, premonitions, dreams, or deja vu about your situation. Stinky girl. Hey, baby. Was he bullying you? What you want to do? Come here. You gonna say hey to the Pisces? Yeah. Oh, shit. Snowflake, say hey to the Pisces. They miss you. They miss you, Janky. Look at this Janky girl. You gonna say hey? Meow. Meow. That's mommy. You gonna say hey? You gonna say hey? You not gonna say nothing? You see the people? Yeah, you see the people? Okay, fine. She tolerates me. Let's keep going, Pisces. Let's pull. We're gonna pull some cards for like every aspect. We're gonna pull stuff for love. We're gonna pull for career and finance, and then we can pull for like your. We can pull like four cards: love, career, and finance, personal life, which could be, friends or family, and then spiritually. Okay, we'll do that. But let's see. Let's get a few more oracles. For Pisces, Spirit, what are the messages? Oh, that one popped out. Kind of scared me. Snooping, drive-by, stalking, social media, psychic, tarot readings. Interesting. So someone is trying to snoop, figure out what you got going on. Mind games. Wow, that's crazy. Look at this. This mind games card. Playing games. It says playing games. But when I pulled out the Pisces R Us Oracle deck, this card fell out. So someone may be playing games or could be playing games at this time. Make sure you have all information about someone before you move forward. Yeah, so I feel like somebody's kind of fucking with you. Ooh, well, 10:37 on the timer. It was 10:10. Yeah, mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you, trying to get in your business or be in your business. Caught, red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked. Somebody wants to catch you in some type of like issue, or they want to be able to say, I told you so. Yes, girl. And they want to be able to say, I knew Pisces was this. I knew Pisces was that. And I just think that you actually, they want to catch you, but I feel like you guys caught them in a way like with what they were trying to do. And I don't think you're responding to it. Okay. What else for Pisces? Fighting in reverse. I'm telling you, y'all are not going to do it. Trust issues, one-sided, detached. You understand someone's position. And I feel like you do trust your intuition. Trust yourself. That's what you're doing. You're going with the flow and you're using your intuition. And there's just a situation that you are not going to entertain. High value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident, or the Emperor. Okay. Handsome, abundant, confident, sexy, period. Toxic people, addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd. Yeah. Somebody I feel like is trying to get you to see their point of view, but in the process of them trying to get you to see their point of view, they're also like degrading you, belittling you, possibly being condescending, putting you down, giving you like covert insults or situations where you have to read between the lines of what they're saying, where whatever they're saying may come off as like, oh, I'm being positive, but I'm not really being positive. Like that's something that's been coming up a lot lately when it comes to like things that I've observed around just in the world, seeing different things, picking up on different things. I have noticed that there's a lot of different situations that reference people who are coming off as being kind to you, but they're coming off as trying to give you constructive criticism or advice, but they're actually being like super condescending, very condescending, and like having covert attacks on your personality, who you are. Like they want to come off as being this person who is trying to help you to see something clearly, or this person trying to give you advice, but really it's very like psychological when it comes to the warfare. Yeah. You're not fighting with toxic people because you know your value is way too high. Like you're not going to entertain it. Okay, somebody's going to try to catch you off guard or surprise you or pop up with something that you didn't expect. It's like they want the first thing that you see in the morning, or the first thing that you hear in the morning, or the first encounter with them to be something that makes you question who you are. Yeah. But you're not doing it. What else for Pisces? Determined in the reverse. Persistent, still holding on, flowers, gifts. You're not giving this person what they want. You're not going to fight. Like there's something about you not fighting. It's something, not just not fighting, but it's something about you not like defending yourself to people who don't want to understand. The reason why I said there's situations I've been seeing lately, like I don't know if y'all see that Pop the Balloon show. I see people like responding to the Pop the Balloon shows, and there were two guys on there recently who were trying to come off as very spiritual and very enlightened, very educated, very mature, but they ended up showing their true colors really quickly when they got rejected. So there could be a situation where you rejected someone here, or there could be a situation where you kind of like turned someone down or did not want to entertain a situation with a person, or possibly you just told someone how you felt, told the truth from your intuitive standpoint of how you viewed a situation, and someone got butthurt about it. Distractions, temptations, always busy kept you waiting. Yeah, and I feel like somebody could be trying to figure out what's taking you so long to do something. Somebody could be trying to figure out what you have going on so that they can try to catch you in a lie or catch you in some type of like conversational reneging of what you said or something like that. But or there could be a person who like you feel wasn't really putting in the effort or the energy. You feel like they weren't putting in the necessary, I guess, effort to figure out what needed to be done or to do what needed to be done. You maybe felt like someone was lazy or not taking accountability, being dismissive, whatever. We have planning, text, call, meeting up. Yeah. There could be a person who you just feel like is disinterested, okay? I don't know. I don't want to say what I want to say, but what else? Because people get sensitive. What else? Deuces, fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Yeah, you're just not going to fight with somebody. Like, it's not in your best interest to go back and forth with a person because you feel like they're not even taking accountability or putting in that much effort anyway. So why would you fight for a situation or put all this energy into a situation when that's just going to drain you? Okay, yeah, self-love. This is an act of self-love, saying no, closing a door, not doing things out of obligation. You're deciding to look out for yourself. Like, Pisces, I'm the type of person where I'm not going to bend over backwards and bend my back to stroke someone's ego. I'm just not going to do that. And it's, it's not that I don't give people credit. I give credit where credit is due. But what this feels like to me, it's giving me like the vibes of someone where it's like you're willing to acknowledge whatever good that someone has done for you, or you're willing to acknowledge whatever positivity that has come to your life, or be grateful for the things that you've been able to gain from a person or a relationship. But you're not going to bend your back to stroke someone's ego when they don't want to take accountability for their own role in whatever the outcome of the situation is. It kind of feels like a situation where someone is trying to figure out why you don't want to fight with them with the snooping card. Someone is trying to figure out why you're not putting in energy and effort in a situation. And it's because you're choosing to love yourself. You're choosing to not invest. Oh, like, why didn't Pisces respond? Why didn't Pisces say anything? Why didn't Pisces come at me the same way they used to? Because Pisces don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry. 1919 on the timer. It's time to go. Hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. Yeah. So it's like, we already got detached in the fighting card. Someone doesn't want to fight with you anymore, I feel. Because they're trying to figure out why you don't want to fight. It's like there's this dynamic where somebody likes to bicker with you, but you're not bickering back, or you're not playing the game anymore, okay? I feel like someone's hitting someone's hiding their true feelings could actually be, they could be secretly in love. But I also feel like someone is hiding their true feelings of like how they feel about you, how they see you. I feel like somebody secretly like resents you or doesn't care much for you or doesn't respect your opinion or possibly even hates you. And they want you to like play this game with them so that they can validate the feelings that they have within themselves about who you are. But that's not actually who you are. That's their perception of who you are. And because of that, you know this, and your intuition is telling you that they're trying to bait you into this. So you're not going to engage. That's what it feels like. And somebody's salty about it, which is why I said they need to build a bridge and fucking get over it. And it's not like I'm trying to be rude, but it's just like, that's just what it is, child. And people be like, oh, well, that's not what it is. You know, Casey, Thina, whatever. You can call me whatever you want to call me. You can call me bitch. You can call me hoe. That doesn't define who I am. But at the end of the day, they be like, oh, well, are you sure it's not what you're going through? No. I'm reading the cards. Not every reading is your reading just because I'm not saying what you want me to say. Sorry. People be, I don't know. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm picking up on the energy. And it's kind of like, okay, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting. It's like, Pisces, in this situation, if you abstractly think about what I'm saying, this may apply to something going on in your life, whether it's with a coworker, somebody you work with, somebody you have children with, somebody who you've broken up with, an ex or something like that, somebody who you thought was your friend. I don't know what this is, but it's like you appear to be loving yourself and doing for yourself. It says loving you, taking back control, finally being happy. You're going with the flow, trusting yourself, using your intuition, and you don't want to be around folks because you know that people have been treating you in a really funny kind of, acting funny, and you don't want to deal with that because you understand that being around those people, being in that energy, doing things for those people, showing up for those people, being supportive of those people, it's like you were made to feel obligated to do that when you don't actually have to do that. Somebody was trying to like guilt trip you or force you to stroke their ego, and you were doing it for so long that now that you're not doing it, people getting all butt hurt. And I'm just saying, like, yes, the situation could apply to me if you want to think that hard, but it really looks like, you can think whatever you want to think. To be honest, I don't care. The people who I'm reading for are the people who want to expand. So I appreciate y'all being here, and I apologize for this kind of rant, but I'm not trying to rant. This is just the energy I'm picking up on of you, like, possibly being frustrated with how people see you and the responsibility that people put on you that's actually not yours. And I feel like some of you are very frustrated when it comes to people putting that responsibility on you that's not yours, and then getting upset when you refuse to pick it up, okay? That's just what I feel. So let's see. Ooh. And when I'm touching the cards, y'all have seen me hold the deck in my hand and not know what's at the bottom of the deck. And then the card that's at the bottom of the deck is exactly what I'm describing. It's because I'm holding the cards. It's because I'm channeling the energy. It's because I've lit the candle and begun the reading, okay? I just need people to grow up and wake up. That's all. Ten of Swords, yeah. Somebody is wanting to argue or fight. Somebody may want to fight you legally. You're not going to fight legally. You're not going to go to court. Somebody may not want to fight you in court because they know they're going to lose. Somebody could be fighting going to jail here, trying to stay out of jail, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to stay out of some type of like legal bind. Something could be legally binding and someone is trying to fight that. Car door just closed. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's trying to sabotage your work, or I don't know. It kind of feels like there's a situation where someone is trying to cause disruption in your peace so that your work or your finances are ultimately sabotaged, or what like you're trying to build becomes sabotaged in some way, shape, or form. All right. When it comes to Pisces love life, what is the message for Pisces when it comes to love? Two of Wands. You could be making plans. We saw the planning card. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. So you're making a decision to heal when it comes to love. You're making a decision. Yeah, this is a plan with the Two of Wands. This is Seven Wands. With the 4 and the 3. That's 7. It's also the Ace of Swords, which is truth, clarity, victory, cutting through the BS, right? There's some type of information. There's some information here that you're just deciding to keep to yourself. You're letting the hurt go. Because the Three of Swords is here, but then it's like you've hung up your swords. You put your swords away. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of being angry. You're tired of crying. You're tired of all that. So it's like the best thing that you feel like you can do is just be silent, to pray, to meditate. You have the Three of Wands underneath that and the Five of Wands under the Three of Wands. Somebody wants to have the type of communication and conversation where you bicker and argue, and you can see clearly that whoever this person is not going to listen. So I just feel like your strategy is to pray and be silent and just look towards the future. Try to be positive about your future. You expect for someone to be disappointed with your decision to not want to talk to them or something, or to need a break. This could even be you just taking a break from somebody. Like, it's not that you hate them or you don't like them or that you don't want to see them, but you just need a break, or you just have a project that you're working on that needs your attention, or you're making plans for the future and you just need solitude. You need space. You need your own space. What's the Two of Wands for Pisces when it comes to love? Four of Cups. Yeah, because you the current situation is not fulfilling for you. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It's like whatever someone is offering you just feels like it isn't enough for you. You're not satisfied with the people who you're meeting. I feel like it's clear to you that someone doesn't appreciate you. They're not fighting for the situation. They're very detached. They don't want to be open with you about how they truly feel. So it's like, what are you going to do? Beg? Hell no. Okay. What's the Two of Wands? Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I feel like you're going to tell the truth even if it hurts, Pisces. The truth hurts sometimes. But I also feel like with the Eight of Wands, somebody is, like I said, they're trying to come and act like they're telling you the truth and say, oh, well, Pisces, you know the truth hurts. Sometimes you got to take accountability for your actions and whatever, da-da-da. This is confusing because I don't... Somebody is playing a mind game, okay? Used car salesman, okay, fast talking, fast moving. It's like reverse psychology. It's kind of like you came and it feels like you came and told someone the truth, which is the Eight of Swords. They didn't want to hear that, okay? And therefore now they're trying to come back and tell you the same thing. Like they're trying to do what you did and be like you, but they're not doing it because of love or because of honesty and truth and clarity like you were with the Ace of Swords. They're doing it because of pettiness, pride, ego. Their ego was bruised, and you decided that I don't think you decided, but you just knew that you weren't going to stroke someone's ego. Whatever you said, this person was hurt by it, but it was the truth. And they didn't want to hear it, but you had to tell this person the truth because it's something that was going to, if you lied, you would have felt guilty about lying, and you didn't want to lie, or something like that. I also feel like you felt like you had to move on from a situation or a person because you knew that something was just going to be disappointing. Something may have moved very quickly with this person, and it went from being kind of like a exciting situation to like a very disappointing, lackluster, unfulfilling situation, where you began, Pisces, to contemplate if something was worth like investing into or worth getting locked into. You were trying to figure out if something was worth your time. Yeah. Temperance time. You basically saw the future of a situation and decided to stay single because it's like you were looking at your value compared to what this person was bringing to your life. And you started to think about the time that you invest in the situation not being paid off to you, so you decided to just keep your energy to yourself, stay single, okay? But something that you said really hurt someone or it really made someone upset. Okay. So let's go to money and finance, spirit, for Pisces. Career, money, professionalism. What are the messages for Pisces? Empress. Some abundance coming in, y'all. Your finances are flowing. Things are flowing. I feel like you guys are paying bills. You're gaining income. You're paying things off. You're doing what you need to do. The flow of money is not blocked right now. You just have to, I guess, pay attention to it, tap into it, see it. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you, coming in. It's like you just have to know that, okay? Strength card and the Five of Pentacles, okay. But you feel like you're held back. That's what this feels like. You feel like something is holding you back from having this abundance. You may feel like you don't have enough to pay your bills. What's the Empress for Pisces? But initially it felt like that wasn't the case. Okay, Nine of Cups. You're going to get something that you want. Hierophant, stay consistent when it comes to what you want. Ride the ebbs and flows, because right now the tower that's falling is because you've made some type of plan to be consistent, and King of Cups is under the Seven of Swords. You made a plan to be consistent and do something on your own without like help, without asking for help. And your spirit team is asking you to have courage as the unstable things fall away. And this could be bad habits that you have. Like, it could be a procrastination habit. It could be a lack of belief in yourself. It's like that's what's causing the tower to kind of feel like it's falling when it comes to your finances or your job. Some of you may have had a change in your boss. You may have had a new company come in or a new boss come in with the Tower. It's like leadership changed, or there could have been policy changes at your job that have just been kind of like irritating you or preventing you from making the money that you were making in the past, okay? What's the Empress with the Nine of Cups for career, finance, money, job? The Hermit. Interesting. Yeah, right now there's a point in your life that you're experiencing right now, Pisces, when it comes to career and finance, which involves you learning about abundance and like, I don't know if it's law of attraction, but that's what it kind of feels like. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you have a plan or a strategy of how to get something done. Yeah, you're feeling confident about your strategy. You're feeling confident about your strategy. And I think I did a reading for members about that. Like learning. Well, no, that was the learning to walk by faith and not by sight reading. Okay, yeah. So you have a vision and you're confident in your vision and your strategy. And I feel like you're learning a lot when it comes to getting what you want and reaching a goal. Okay, believing in your spirit team, being there to help you. Seeing everything as a blessing, being grateful for things. It's like you know you're going to get what you want. Two of Cups. Okay. You may be looking for a job that pays more or trying to complete a project that is going to lead to more income. So I would say whatever plan that you have that you're very confident about, keep going with that, because it appears that whatever you're doing, whoever you're communicating with, interviewing with, networking with, that's going to lead you to this Empress energy. Okay. Yeah. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. It's going to lead you to the right people, to be in the right rooms, to be around, be in the right place at the right time for you to receive this abundance. You're being guided by spirit into the unknown. I'm telling you, it feels like there's darkness and you don't know what's happening, but your intuition is really strong about what you need to do. So the less you question your intuition, the more clear and concise your steps are going to be. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing order my steps in your word. That's what I just heard. So your steps are being ordered. Your inner compass is the star, which is your true and authentic self. As long as you follow your true and authentic self, as long as you honor yourself, just like how you're doing with this self-love card, right? As long as you keep honoring yourself with honoring experiences and you do what feels authentic to you and real to you and true to who you are, I feel like that's what's going to help you get what you want. You're coming to a calmer, smoother place. I feel like you're also detaching a bit from, like, it's not in a negative way, but I feel like you're detaching from the outcome of situations and just trying to realize what spirit is trying to teach you, what spirit is trying to help you learn, so that you can get to the place of abundance. It's like you're doing the work, so just keep going, okay? Consistency is key. And I feel like you're going to start to get what you want more and more and more. Like, The small wins are very significant here when it comes to your career and finance, okay? Now, personal life, like family, friends, any other situations outside of love and finance. What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? 3 of Wands. So expectations. Something about your expectations of others, people's expectations of you, what you see as far as the outcome of a situation being very significant. What you expect. Ooh, the Devil. There could be a Capricorn waiting on you to communicate. You're not saying anything. Or they're expecting you to communicate with them. I don't know. Or a Scorpio. Like, I don't like this Capricorn or Scorpio energy because it's kind of like they're waiting to see if you're going to say something to them, or they're waiting to see if you're going to do something for them or take some type of action. There could be someone who's waiting on you to like respond back to them and you haven't responded back. Somebody wants to somebody wants to get their way with you or have their way with you. There's somebody who wants to date you, but they only want to date you, I feel like, for sex, okay? Like, I'm getting a person that's like, they don't really talk to you that much. They don't reach out to you. They don't check on you to see how you're doing that much unless there's some type of ulterior motive behind it. They want to check on you to tell you about what's going on in their life. Now, this could be a friend too, but they only check on you to be able to wiggle into the conversation turning into stuff about them. They only see what's going on in your life to be nosy. They only check on you to try to get you thinking about them or talking to them so that they can get something that they want out of you. And they aren't really like checking on you for the sake of checking on you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you to keep things to yourself that you need to keep to yourself with the Four of Swords again. They want you to understand not to expect everyone to be kind and loving and giving for the sake of being kind and loving and giving the way that you are, but to understand that sometimes people just want to get things out of people and they know how they're supposed to be, but people are in a space spiritually and energetically right now where even though they know that what they're doing should be for the right reasons, they're not doing it for the right reasons. That's the best way I could say it, y'all. What's this 3 of Wands? God dang it. Oh, it was a whole stack of cards flipped over. Jeez. Whole stack of cards flipped over. I'm not going to take all of those. I'll read them to you, but the Queen of Pentacles fell out and the Emperor. Wow. Aries energy strongly, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So strong Aries, strong Taurus, possibly Virgo. Well, no, strong Aries, strong Taurus, strong Capricorn. I'm getting Scorpio as well because the Judgment card had came out with the Devil. And then Virgo possibly as well. We have the Hermit out here. So yeah, strong Aries, strong Taurus, strong Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio. Temperance at the bottom, Sagittarius. 10 of Wands, Sagittarius. Now, the stack that flipped out, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Moon card, Tower, 3 of Pentacles, Hangman, 10 of Cups, World, Seven of Swords, Star. So Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces, Scorpio again, Cancer. Okay. I feel like as you move forward towards a place of stability, or you move towards someone who is stable, whether this is a friendship, a relationship, an employment opportunity, your own stability through entrepreneurship, whatever this is, as you move towards the King of Pentacles energy, whether it be within you, another person, or a situation, there is a lot of fear that you may have of like things not working out. Okay, that's where the Three of Wands comes in. The universe is guiding your steps and ordering your steps, and you're a lot closer to achieving your goal than what you think. But there's a risk that you're taking of forcing situations because you have this submerged fear that everything's going to just blow up and be ruined because you've experienced it so many times in the past. So therefore, when you work on things, you kind of don't work on them as diligently as you can or should, because you're trying to save your energy or reserve your energy for the time where the rug is snatched from under you, possibly. So your spirit team really wants you to get those submerged fears under control, those submerged emotions under control, about like recognition, being recognized, having what you deserve, so that you're not kind of like self-sabotaging. I also feel like there's someone else who's very insecure about you moving to a stage of abundance or a place of security and stability. And they don't say it, but that's what they're afraid of. You could be afraid of it on some level as well, but I don't think you're as much afraid of it as this person. You could be picking up on their energy empathically, but there is someone who's worried about you getting, coming into calmer, smoother waters, reaching the shore of peace, or having some type of stable person or stable situation happen in your life. I feel like they're nervous about that. And I feel like you guys are nervous about getting there and then it being destroyed. Which is like what I feel like Spirit wants you to realize about yourself. It's like intentions are very strong. So it's like your spirit team is saying, if you are working towards something but you feel like ultimately it's going to be destroyed, then that's what could be stopping you from gaining the abundance that you look for in the situation, in a way. Okay? But it's like once you realize that with the Hangman, then you can begin to focus 10 of Cups on the goal, and it ends a cycle where you have more clear understanding, World card, to where you can implement your strategy and focus only on that, instead of just focusing on, instead of splitting your focus between what you want to happen and what you fear happening. Okay? I hope that made sense. You don't see that you have everything that you need, or that everything you need will be provided to you. You're going to be given something to help you see that clearly. Something consistent is going to come in. We're going to realize that you are being carried in a certain direction by your spirit team, and that you have the power to create like a real big explosion, to make something happen, to make something like blow up in a positive way. And there is still a chance, there is still hope that you can hold on to for things to be stable. because you're about to see things move forward really quickly. But it's like, I don't know what the Ten of Wands is necessarily in a way where I can explain it, but they don't want you to kind of like force a situation because you're afraid of something not working out. It's like you're forcing a situation into the wrong hands or the wrong general vicinity of an energetic bubble. I can't explain it. It's like if you have a goal and you're trying to reach your goal and there's two different timelines, two different outcomes, and you're the person who's the Ten of Wands, right? Just imagine this Ten of Wands has nothing but obscure atmosphere around it. It's black, it's dark, or white, and nothing. I don't care. You know, in Bruce Almighty or whatever, when he was talking to God and it was just that white space of nothingness. Just imagine the Ten of Wands is there and there's one bubble on the left side that's like the outcome that comes from you having an internal battle. The left side is the bubble with the internal battle outcome where you believe in yourself and you want something, but you ultimately feel like it's not going to work out because everything in your life is destroyed. There's that outcome. And then there's the outcome of, on the right side, of you just focusing on the positivity and like taking the guidance that your spirit team is trying to give you, focusing on what you want to accomplish in a positive way, and everything working out the way it's meant to, the way that the universe intends it to. That bubble is on the right side. But it's like you're kind of like in the middle as the Ten of Wands guy, going back and forth between how heavily you're weighing to the left or how heavily you're weighing to the right. And your spirit team is trying to get you to change your expectations of a situation and possibly people around you so that you can weigh more heavily towards the right side, which is the outcome that you truly want, okay? I just feel like with this entire reading, right? Even with determined in reverse, fighting in reverse, you may be giving up on something or kind of like detaching your energy from something a little bit because you just were so determined to have something happen. You were fighting for something so hard and it just would not budge. And now you're just kind of like exhausted. And I think that's what happens with Pisces. Like, people think we just sleep all the time. People think we're just lazy, and that's not true. It's like we invest a lot of energy into a lot of different things, and we absorb a lot of vibrations. And I think you guys have gotten to a point where you're just done fighting for something. It's like you're realizing that, you know, winning at all costs, even if you're not hurting other people, even if it's just for self-development, even if it's just for personal growth, trying to have a situation turn out exactly the way you want, exactly when you want, exactly how you see it. You see that doesn't work. It's draining and exhausting. And I think you're just ready to kind of like, I'm seeing you on a lazy river. I just literally heard lazy river in my mind. So it's like you're not really being lazy. I just feel like you're preserving and reserving your energy for the times where you really have to fight, where spirit tells you that you really have to fight. And that's a personal thing. Yeah, and the Ten of Wands came out. I was like, one more card for the Emperor, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. We saw the King of Pentacles too. Yeah, Seven of Wands. It's like, I mean, it's the Ten of Wands, but 10 minus 3 is 7, whatever. But it's like it's like you're just tired of like standing in that position and holding that position. You're like, look, if I lose my position, I lose my position. If I gain a better position, I gain a better position. Like, whatever it is that's meant to happen, I'm taking my hand off the wheel and letting it happen. Yeah, Sun card, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are really happy. Like, you're starting to see clearly that you are close. You know you're close based on how you're feeling. It's like you wanted to see it, but you couldn't see it because everything that you were doing was kind of like in the way. Like it wasn't distracting you, but just like the Ten of Wands, it's like that, okay? You're really close to achieving your goal. And it's like, I feel like you guys, yeah, Nine of Wands, that's that fighting energy where you're just like, I am exhausted. And you started to realize and wake up to the fact and see clearly that forcing the situation or trying to create a certain outcome and all of that's crazy, that now you're just going to preserve your energy. See what I mean? Yeah. So any spiritual messages for Pisces? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother God, for Pisces. My power is flickering. So if the light goes off, sorry. Any spiritual messages for Pisces? Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, just exactly what we said. Your spirit team is confirming that you don't have to like fight anymore, or you don't have to be afraid or worried or intimidated. Like even if the situation you know what this, when I say you don't have to be afraid anymore, you don't have to fight anymore, you don't have to be worried. The ability to do this comes with acceptance that everything turns out the way it's meant to. If you're struggling to accept that everything will happen when it's meant to happen, if you're struggling to accept that what's meant for you will be for you, if you're struggling to accept that you benefit from releasing control, if you're struggling to accept divine timing, divine order, this will be difficult for you. It won't feel like that's what's happening, but because you're going to be you're still in a mental or physical or emotional space where you are still attached to things. It's like, I feel like the art of detaching is something that a lot of you have begun to practice. Like not giving a fuck, bro. It doesn't matter what happens. I'm still good. Super good. Super squally. Thank you. Like all the time. And I feel like the more difficult it is for you, super straight, bruh. The more difficult it is for you to accept that, the harder this is going to be. The moon. Because listen, I'm going to be good, right? The only thing that I worry about is my kids. I want my kids to have stability. And right now, it's a little complicated sometimes. You know, it is for most of us because we're all trying to figure out and navigate all of this crazy shit that's happening in the world. But one thing about it is like, if I know I'm always going to be good and they're attached to me and they come from me, I know they're always going to be good. Even if we're not together, even if we end up separated, even if we have to do whatever we have to do to survive, I know that we are going to be good. Yeah. The moon and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, your fears about, there's some type of fear about stability and security, or there's a fear of being stuck. Like, you know what this kind of feels like, y'all, with the King of Pentacles and the moon with the Nine of Wands reversed? It kind of feels like there is, because this is like kind of sometimes submerged emotions, hidden fears, fear of the unknown. And then the Nine of Wands is a smaller scale of that, along with exhaustion. But it's like a smaller scale kind of the moon card if you think about it, like being a little bit intimidated by the task in front of you, or being a bit, you know, exhausted from the times that you've had to put in all this effort and being a little unsure of yourself now. Like, it's kind of the same energy, but when the Nine of Wands is reversed, they're opposites. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which talks about mastering things, having security and stability, reaching a threshold, reaching a finish line, getting to the highest echelon of professionalism and success, and virtually the pillar of stability, right? Stability and security. It kind of feels like some of you guys want stability and security, but you're also afraid of like things becoming boring and mundane. So it's like mentally and spiritually and energetically, you're putting two frequencies out there into the atmosphere. Like I said, with the 10 of Wands, going towards one side, going towards the other side. Is this energy of duality in the reading? Okay. Where it kind of feels like on one hand, you want to be secure and stable. You want to have what it is that you need. You want to be set for life, but you also are afraid of being bored in that lifestyle. So it's like the energy is kind of off. And it's like, because you are unique in that way, it doesn't make it bad, because I get it. Like, you don't want to go to the same job every day for 50 years and never have anything exciting happen, never having to do anything. Like, you guys want variety. You guys want excitement. For the people who I'm reading for, this is what it's coming across as. And this is the spiritual message. So it's like your spirit team is trying to tell you that they understand who you are, even if it's not exactly the way I'm describing it. Okay, we got to use our brains. If it's something similar to this, where it's like you have a situation going on that resembles duality, and it's like you kind of want this, but you also kind of want that. Your spirit team is aware of this multifacetedness within you, and they're trying to really accommodate the situation to match your personality. What's the Nine of Wands reversed? What's the Nine of Wands reversed? The Devil. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Cups. Yeah, so they're trying to tell you that this shift is happening. They want you to try to understand that they're creating the shift, or the shift is happening, and they want you to ride the wave of the shift, because there's a lot of change and a lot of uncertainty happening. And with the King of Cups, they want you to remain calm, not be afraid. Don't be scared of the devil. The King of Swords. Yeah, bring order to the chaos in your mind, because they understand the type of person that you are. And in order to give you what you've prayed for in a way that matches your personality, they have to shake things up to get you to do certain things, or to get certain outcomes to be presented. Okay? Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, they're trying. This is a confirmation to you that they are putting things in order. A lot of things need to be put in order for you to accomplish your goal. And it's like, it's chaos, because this Five Wands, I don't know how else to say it. I said it how best I could say it, and they told me not to stress about it. So let's get one of these Marucos. Maruk. Coming to America. My friend had a boyfriend whose name was Roy, and every time I see him, I would be like, Roy. And we'd be cracking up, because he was like, one time when I was like, hello, Roy. And he was like, you know what that reminded me of when you said that? I was like, what? He said, coming to America. And then he said, ciao. Ciao. I also feel like your spirit team is trying to tell you that you have to bring some type of order and discipline into anything toxic in your life. You know, you have to get that shit under control, because it will take you down if you don't. And if you don't, and you're like, well, you know what I mean? It's kind of like slow self-deletion. And if you do that, it's like you're also kind of like negating the fact that you want something. I don't know. I'm just saying. What else does Pisces need to know? This has been a long reading. Yeah, the root worker. Don't implement superficial solutions. If you don't eliminate the root cause, the problem will keep reoccurring. So your spirit team wants you to knock something out, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Oh, let me stop. The villain. Someone is working against you to disrupt your success. Be vigilant and protect yourself against the evil eye. The secret keeper. Secrets are being kept hidden from you. Move in silence and observe your surroundings at this time. That's just confirming what I said. Definitely feels like someone's only showing you part of their face. Both of them only have one eye showing. And she does too. Look. Her bang is covering the other eye. Even though her eye that's exposed is closed. And it's all the left eye or the right. I don't know how the screen is mirrored. Okay. But it's all the same eye. The eye is on the same side. So somebody could have like a lazy eye or a crooked eye. Crooked letter eye. Somebody could live in Mississippi or be from Mississippi. But you got to nip this in the bud in some way, shape, or form with this person or with this situation. Figure out what's going on when it comes to disrupting your success. Keep your moves, I guess, silent. What else? Housewife, working on improving and renovating your house. Or might be time to relocate and find a new habitat. Yeah. Don't be afraid to relocate, move around, do what you need to do. The Sage. Your ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, common sense, and insight will be key to your success. Yeah, I feel like that's why somebody's trying to hinder your intuition, which is your knowledge, a combination of your knowledge, experience, common sense, and insight. And that was the evil eye card where somebody was trying to hinder your success. Yeah. To make you question your intuition. The Attractor. You're standing out from the crowd, attracting all the right people to help you make progress faster in life. Yeah. So there could definitely be someone who is a housewife who's helping you. You could be a housewife. You could be a mother. I don't care. It's just somebody doing something to help you, child. Okay? In order to help you get things done faster. The Teacher just popped out. I don't know if y'all saw that. But it says someone will offer their knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom to you. Accept the help when it's offered. Yeah. Because it may help you see something or gain some type of insight that you didn't have before. Okay? I love, and then it's like, this could be an older person, because I was about to say, I love listening to older people. The soulmate says, prepare yourself to meet your soulmate. Open your heart and let love in. Your soul partner is ready. And the Warrior, illuminate subconscious fears. I almost said eliminate, but illuminate subconscious fears to defeat and command respect of your enemies. Discover your warrior spirit. That's what this King of Swords devil is, with the Nine of Wands reversed. That's you illuminating, shining light, cutting through the bullshit to see the devil, call the devil out for what it is. You know, and that's why I say what I say. Because I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad, but like, when people come and watch these readings, I don't know what the fuck is going through some of y'all's head. Like, I don't know what the fuck is really going through some of y'all's head. I just, I'm not, I don't know. So I just do the best I can. And for those of you guys who are not in a delusional or insane headspace where you have your wits about you and you're not acting crazy and, blaming me for the message and things like that, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with all of us as readers. On behalf of readers who actually have some good fucking sense, I just appreciate all of your patience, because just like it's complicated in a way to navigate the energy that's going on around you in your life, it is amplified and magnified to the 100th power when you are a reader, especially online, to navigate through those energies. And sometimes people say, well, just ignore it, don't speak on it. That's hypocrisy. Okay, sorry to break it to you, but that's hypocrisy. Because at some point or another, whatever is being reflected is what's cycling through. It's like a battery. The electricity is cycling through. The energy is cycling through. And if I were to just ignore it, then it would be attaching to me. And I'm not dealing with that shit. My life is not y'all's life. Your life is not my life. So that's why I said, like, if I'm talking about something in a reading and it doesn't apply to you, please do not say, oh, that ain't me. That must be something she got going on. Don't say that shit. Because then you're putting it on me. When in reality, it might not be your story and it might not be my story. It might just be the story of someone else who's watching that you don't know. So instead of putting it on me and putting your intention and your thoughts and your will into it being so much not you that it has to be me, think about it first and slow your fucking roll, okay? I said what the fuck I said. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just crazy. Thousands of y'all do that shit. And I know I talk about different things and I talk about my life, but that's not for y'all to use and say, oh, well, she's fucked up, da 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 da. It's for the people who need to hear that encouragement that I know are watching. But you know what? That's fine, because I won't say anything else about my life. I won't tell y'all what's going on. I won't share anything with you guys. I'm lying. I probably will still, because fuck the bullshit. But like, it's very frustrating for those of you who, just to have a little insight, it's very frustrating when that is what's being placed on you by thousands of people who believe that their will and their power is strong and they're divine beings, who then get upset with what you're saying because it either triggers them or they don't get to hear what they want to hear, and they assume and project that it's you, and therefore crazy shit starts happening in your life because people won't use fucking common sense. It's very ridiculous, okay? I said what the fuck I said. Let's get some advice. And that's what ruins it for everybody, because then you have everybody who is actually a good reader trying to uplift people and bring people, to a point of realization so that they can change their perspective and come out of old programs. You have people like me and like us who, because everybody's different. Everybody reads different. Okay, if some readers can just be completely positive all the time, more power to them. But it really takes the warriors to read these complicated ass situations that y'all are really trying to navigate and maneuver that are extremely fucked up. And we're not afraid to address it. We don't shy away from it. It's very difficult. That's why a lot of these hoes can't do that shit. So I'm just saying, like, let's wake up. What's the advice? Y'all just got to understand my perspective, okay, in order to understand the readings. Don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. That's what I said. You know? The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. Okay? All right. And your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold propel forward suddenly. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Because y'all, please do not ever think that a bitch like me ain't happy, okay? People who talk to me personally, know me personally, they know who the fuck I am. And I'm not about to be trying to explain it to y'all more than what I've already explained it to y'all. So thank you so much for being here. If you do want to book a reading, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Go ahead and get in there and click the link and book your reading, y'all. Okay. What else? Be sure to get in the comments. Put the brains in the comments if it's resonating, you guys. Share the video with someone who you think may need to hear it. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.